This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Marian Stuart taught school for many years, and one of her favorite memories was teaching at the Broughton Kansas School. It was a small two-room schoolhouse located just outside of Clay Center. Marian recalls that it took her a while to get used to having a class filled with students of different ages and grade levels.
I didn't know anything about country school. How did they get 4 grades done in one day?
Right.
I found a lady that taught at Balla, and she was the best help. She helped me get my classes organized. It was great. I loved it, teaching at Broughton.
So you had, were you the only teacher there then?
No, Dotty Friesen was the other one.
So there were 2 of you. And about how many kids then total did you have?
The first year I was there, I had 30 kids.
You had 30 kids?
And I don't know how many she had.
Okay.
The only thing I know is that in the winter time, more than once, if it had snowed, it'd be a foot of snow.
Sure.
Dottie and I agreed that we would take the kids out and we would walk around the school 10 times because there was no recess.
But you just needed to
We needed
some
fresh
energy.
air.
Yeah.
And so a single file, we walked around that schoolhouse. I think the upper grades went first, and we'd go round and it was 10 times and go back in. I remember that Dottie told me that one of her little boys, in the 3rd grade, I think, or 2nd or 3rd grade, he came to school the next day after wandering around the schoolhouse and said, I don't know, my dad said he doesn't know why you took us outside because we don't even put the cows out when the weather's like that.
Oh, well, I think it was probably a good idea, though.
Yeah, there was a hill in back of the schoolhouse, and sometimes we would, if we made arrangements ahead of time, I'd get an okay for us to open the gate, and we'd bring our sleds.
Oh, yeah, and you'd let them do some sledding.
Well, they still had, I didn't just let them do the sledding. They had to give up recess in the morning and in the afternoon, and they had to give up their, I'll call it recess at noon. We would eat, and then we'd go back to school. So we had the same number of hours in school.
Right. Yeah, make up the time. Yeah.
And then we'd be ready to go outside and sail down that
That's
hillside
great.
on a sled.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That was more fun.
Yeah, fun memory.
We did that a lot.
Yeah.
One time we went ice skating.
Yeah? Was there
Same
a
way.
pond close by then?
No, I don't know. It was a mile or so away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The town of Broughton no longer exists, lost through the construction of the Milford Dam. And country schools are a thing of the past, but Marian has many fond memories of her time teaching there, and we thank her for sharing a few of them today on Around Kansas. I'm Jamie Bloom. Thanks for tuning in.
Sure Crop Fertilizers was started by my father, Don Sherman, and my mother, Shirley Sherman. Family business that started in the 80s. We predominantly focus on plant nutrients and what we can do to give growers better responses with the fertilizer dollars that they do, and what we can do to make those things work better for the grower. We're based out of Seneca, Kansas. We work with growers in their soil analysis to figure out what they need, and then we can put those in a blend that gives them the best results, and so that we can deliver that direct to their farm so that they have those nutrients where they need them, when they need them, and so that they can apply them in a manner that's very efficient to them and works well in their planting systems and what they're doing. Sure Crop Fertilizers has been around for a long time. We always say we're big enough to take care of everything you need, but we're small enough to do it quickly. You can get a hold of us at 1-800-635-4743. Our website is surecropfertilizers.com, and you can always email me at Corey@surecropfertilizers.com, and with any questions you have, we're glad to answer it and work with you.